Hey there, this is Chad Garber, and in this video I am doing a Bias FX/AMP2 demo review. Okay, now I'm going to go through this and I'm going to show you the screenshots. And the quality you're hearing as far as the audio, you're just hearing on the microphone, on the camera's mic, so it's not going to be as good as it sounds throughout the speakers. But I think this will be kind of like just an overview of this product and just a general kind of feel what you can hear. And I'm not gonna, this is not gonna be like a highly polished edited video. This is just going to be me going through and messing around with this thing. Now, I think this is a game changer. I've had it for 2 days and I've already come up with sounds that are amazing. And so I'm gonna go through and experiment some, and you can see what I'm doing on the screen, and hopefully this will be very helpful. But I think this is a game changer. I think of all, it's funny because my overall desire right now seems to be to get an overall professional recording, and part of that is to get an overall great guitar sound. And we have the Boss amp, the Boss Katana, which sounds great, and we have some other things, and we even tried Main Stage 3, which was okay. But then this product, I believe, is getting me to where I think I need to be as far as the professional level. It sounds amazing. You could combine amps. I mean, it's just out of control. And really, I can't figure out a reason other than money why you wouldn't want to use this product. I bought it already. It was like, I think I spent like $250 or maybe close to $300. I'm not exactly sure. It's around there somewhere. But that gets the two products that are crucial is the Bias FX. And what that is just as a virtual amp, basically, and it has all the effects and everything, which you can see on the screen here. And then also, I got the Bias. This is the Bias FX. I'm sorry, and I have the Bias AMP2, which is brand new, which you can get all these new kind of amps, new vintage kind of amps. And I'm just going to go through, and I've already set up a couple amps in the AMP2, but I'm just going to go ahead and use the FX, because you use this. You can tap into those amps you use in AMP2 by using the Bias FX. And so, basically you fire it up, and here's what I've already got. Here's a sound I already got in the last couple of days. I've customized. As you can see, it has this tuner right here, which is really cool. It's right here. And so what's really cool is I use the AMP2, the Bias AMP2. You can actually use that to match amps, basically. So I got an isolated amp of Slash. I took his isolated Welcome to the Jungle, and I selected into the amp thing, the amp imitator, and it matched my sound to it. And so, it's not perfect, but it makes it really close, and then I can just kind of add effects to it to make it sound more like that. I'm not just trying to get a Slash effect, I'm just trying to get an overall good sound. And so this is what I have right here. If you notice, it's got two amps. You can have the single path, or the dual path. And the dual path is cool because you have two amps, and why would you not want that? And so we can turn this one off. Let's turn off the, then I got this other one, I got this monster thing. So let's turn off, this is just the Slash thing I found. I mean, it's not terrible. The file I had is probably not the best quality because it was an isolated track, but it's close to his overall EQ and all that. Actually, I also put a chorus in there. So I added the chorus, and then this was some of the default setting. I chose one of the presets you have up here, and then I just altered it, and then I added this. So it's another amp. And so I'll just go through some of the factory presets. I just wanted to show you this one because I got this in 2 days. And the latency, there's no latency really. Tiny little bit, but I don't really even notice it. All you need as an input device. I got the XR18. I'm running through a track 12. I got the track muted so that it was the same kind of deal with the main stage 3. You kind of mute the sound in your mixer so it can take that sound without having the raw sound in it. Like if I don't mute it, it would sound like this. Actually, you can't hear it, but sometimes you can hear the raw guitar over it, which you don't want, the clean guitar. So let's start over here. Let's just go to factory rock. Okay, it's gonna start all over. So this is just the presets. We're gonna go default clean. Okay, this is the very presets. Okay. I'm just gonna go through the distortion stuff right now. I'm not gonna go through any clean settings right this second. This particular one, I want to go through the high gain ones. All right, so default high gain. And so what you can do is you can change this, you double click on it, and it pulls up this thing. And since I have bias amp 2, here's where I can do, because I want to use the newest amps because it's so much better. Alright, so let's go to, let's say this is a monster amp. Let's see how that one sounds. We got way too much something going on. Delay, is the delay on? Alright, so let's put the drive up. That's even an interesting sound. But let's say we want more drive. You go there, you double click on that guy, it pulls up this thing. Whoops, go away. We're going to get this down here. We're going to put the drive up. We're going to keep this down. Here's what it sounds like without the drive at all. Yeah, that's actually interesting. So go back to the amp. We got the big gain all the way up. Let's go to a different kind of amp. We'll double click on it. It'll take you back to this thing. We'll go to bias, amp 2. Again, this is an overview, but I'm telling you, this is a game changer. This is a game changer for recording and playing at home. Man, it's a game changer by far. You can get any kind of sound you want pretty much without having to buy all these amps. And you have to mic it, everything. You can select mics, you can select speakers. Well, on the one I have, you can select everything you want to possibly select. Let's go ahead and pick on let's pick another one. I wish I was more familiar with some of these amps so I could pick the right ones, the real heavy ones versus the other kind. But let's see here. Let's go to a Black Space 65. Or not really what I'm looking for. We'll go insane 5153, whatever that means. Let's put the gain up. So let's say we put this other stuff back on the drive. Let's put the chorus back on, what they had initially. I don't really like that chorus very much. We get the delay back on. I don't like how they have the default delay either. I like it. I don't like the dun, dun, dun. I like the more of a dun dun dun, like hello, hello, hello. A guy named Matt helped me with that, getting the right sounds for a mix. So you can deal the D time. So we're around 450 is about right. Then you can turn down the level. That's a pretty good tone right there. I'm not sure what boost does. Let's see what boost does. That's not even off. Wow, okay, we'll turn off the drive. Let's have the boost. It's back on. Let's see what other kind of mods they have. Again, I haven't gone through much of this, so I'm going to go through a lot of this in this video. And again, it's going to be the format of kind of like a live stream. I haven't got my live stream thing set up properly yet, because OBS is giving me difficulties on my Mac. But I am going through and I'm just kind of going through like it's a live stream. I'm just kind of experimenting myself. So let's see, how do we double click on the mods, and we got all this stuff. The effect menu. Let's make sure we're still recording, which I think we are. Okay, so we got all this other stuff. Let's see, we got I found the stereo chorus is pretty cool, but let's see what else I haven't messed with yet. Let's go with a let's see here. Flanger, I suppose. Actually, let's don't even deal with that right now. Let's get a better amp, or a better sounding amp that I like. Okay, let's see here. We got the Fire. What's that? It's maybe Jimi Hendrix. Just go through and we'll do another default before we start getting all these different ones. Let's say, so Factory Rock, we got, that was a default high gain. Sweet Kid was that. I'm not sure what that is. I don't like it. Let's see. Howling. So you see these presets have all these things configured into it. And so I don't like that one very much. Let's see. And then you can take the presets and you can change them any way you want to. 80s metal. Don't like that one at all. And because let's say I don't like that amp though. Let's turn it into a bias amp 2, because I'm finding the bias amp 2s are so much better. What's that? Tread plate? Let's go with the I think I saw a tread plate in here. Triple tread plate. Sometimes it feels like it's a little bit latency, but I can't really tell if it's the latency or if it's just kind of the effects. So I put the gain up higher. Alright, let's go to the next preset before we even try to mess with that. Okay, so Factory Rock. Back to the Factory Rock presets. Rage in the Name. Alright, next, let's go with, I want to find a really killer one. USA Metal. See if we can find a better one. Oh, you know, we haven't gone to the dual stuff. Okay, so let's say, okay, that's single. Okay, let's go to dual. Watch what happens. Boom, we can add another amp, a whole nother amp here. So right now we got two 92 tread plates. Let's take this one and make it a. Let's do a triple one, a triple temp. Or let's see if we can find what's something that's compatible. Tread plate. Is there a 92 tread plate in here? I wonder. I don't know. That I don't know. 95. Let's see here. And there's a lot more amps you can make on the other side. I'm not going to the amp 2 part yet as far as how to configure all that. Let's go to triple. We'll add a triple template there, or a triple tread plate. So that's 2 amps. How can you do that with a regular amp? Have 2 amps with one set. nice. USA metal, what we screwed with, but let's see what's good. I'm trying to find a really good default. If we don't find great defaults, presets to defaults, that's not really a big deal because you can change everything. Because I know you can make them great, but I'm just trying to find if there's any presets in here that are just amazing. Default clean, default crunch. We got artists we can go by. I don't know. We can try these different artists. Let's see. High gain, Toshin. That's nice. Oh yes, the artist. You can basically. There's also a cloud. You can go into the cloud. Click this thing right here. Takes you into the cloud, and you can download everything. You can there's presets. You can download and upload your own as well. But this is I don't know why it's featured, but it's an artist named Tosin, and so his high gain is right there. Got a good sound. How do I slide over here? What is that? What is all this? And I'm still learning here. That sounds amazing. Might be a better place to find some good presets. Neil Zalateeth. What's that say? I don't have that apparently. What? I guess I don't have that one. You can upgrade your license to get certain ones. Apparently I don't have that one. Clean lead. And there's an output right here. So we are going into clean sounds as well. That's not where the delay is coming from. Oh, there's more. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, here's the delay. Hey. Nice sound there. That's kind of cool. So Tosin's got some good stuff going on here. Tosin lead. Hi. Good job, Tosin, whoever you are. That's a great sound right there. Which, if you add a flange there, it would sound just like Eddie Van Halen. Let's see. Well, not a flange, a phaser. If we had a phaser, that should sound just like Eddie Van Halen. not bad, right? Very, very impressive. Okay, Tosin, you are the man. Or woman, whoever you are. Probably a man, I don't know. Probably a man, I don't know. I have no idea. But whoever you are, good job. Those are great sounds. Okay, let's see if Paul, do I have any of those? I have access to Paul. What is that? We're just going to go through a couple more of these, or a few more of these before we switch off. And again, this is more like the format of a live stream. I wish I could do a live stream. I got to get my settings fixed. All right, so going back to the artists, let's see. Neil Zaza, I can't use him for some reason. Paul Manison, I can use him. What is his? Something like that. Alright, let's see here. One problem, not a problem, but one thing that's kind of irritating is the sound levels are different, but you can always adjust it. That sounds really good though, listen to that. What else we got here? More presets. Again, this is just a quick overview of what this thing can do. I don't know what's up with Neil. I don't know. We don't have Neil stuff. I don't know. We have to upgrade to him to get him. But these were great. All right, so bank 1. We got different banks. Oh, that's my stuff. I've recorded my own little things. Okay, so let's go back to these factory rocks, favorites, factory rock, factory low gains. We can go through some of these. Funky. Whoa. Like I said, sometimes it's kind of irritating when the volume's just different levels. That's pretty good too. It's called Funky, yes, while I'm doing that. And the cool thing about it also is that it's in stereo, I mean perfect stereo, and you can hear it, you know. A lot of times it's hard to get a good stereo sound when you're recording with an amp. Not with this thing, this makes it so easy. All you have to do is record it straight to Logic Pro or whatever. Alright, let's not too low gain. Let's see here. Funky lead, we just did that one, I think. Is that funky lead? Yeah. I like leads. Funky phaser. Don't love that one, but it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Let's see here. Blues lead. Kind of cool. All right. By the way, this takes main stage by Apple, main stage 3, and just goes. It just kills it, destroys it quality-wise. No offense to main stage, but this is like, it's like main stage 3 on steroids. Let's see here. Folk, gotta try it. Nice, even the folk sounds good. sweet. And by the way, it does have a bass. It's got bass settings and cool acoustic settings too. This actually sounds like an acoustic setting, but it sounds, I guess that's what folk would be. Sounds amazing. Very interesting. Alright, let's go with the folk lead. What's a folk lead? Huh. I'll say this, I think I just got done messing with the Helix, the Line 6 Helix, and I'll say that this has, the Line 6 Helix has some just ridiculously amazing sounds, but there's also a bunch of presets that stink. This seems like it has a lot of good presets. I mean, more good ones than bad ones, which I'm really pleasantly surprised. Let's go with Blues Lead 3. Just so long, so I play that song. Kind of cool, clean. There's a lot more. I'm just kind of looking through some of these quickly. Oh wow, oh my gosh, there's so many more. I wasn't even scrolling down. Okay, so warm and sweet. Oop. Okay, so I got to upgrade to get some of those. So some of these you got to upgrade. That's fine. Clean boxer. Kind of cool. All right. We only have. What happens if we put a dual here? We got boom. So we get. Anyway, again, we're not even messing with the dual on some of these, on the cleanings. All right. Anything else that looks going to stand out? Johnny's Blues. Sounds pretty cool. He's talking about Johnny Be Good. All right, let's see. I saw one other thing that sounded cool. It's a Dream Clean. Let's get that. Dream. Ooh, Stevie Ray Attack. There's all kinds of stuff. Clean. Where's the Dream Clean? Dream Clean. It means something like a dream. All right, let's see here. I saw some cool. Stevie Ray Attack. Okay, and so that's just going to be the first of many of these videos. There's obviously so many different settings I'm going to have to go through, but I just wanted to give you a quick taste to see how amazing this is. I'd recommend getting this in a heartbeat. I mean, this could be what I've been looking for such a long time to get my recordings and my sound to a better place. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more of these. Thanks so much.